the worst doubting communities. Honestly, really don't worry about it. In the end of the day, you aiming for the moon, and even if you land on a star, that's fine. So you don't have to be the next Joe Rogan anyway. So like really, I mean, that's actually a compliment. Like trying to throw you an insult. You not the next Joe Rogan. Okay, so I'll be the next Gary V. No problem.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
All right. So this is quite interesting. A little bit of clickbait. I'll tell you up front. It did go down temporarily. So, there's a whole feud going on here, right?
Whoa.
Between ApeCoin or Yuga, the whole of Yuga, and, Machi Big Brother. So he's a really big whale in the Yuga ecosystem, held a lot of Yuga assets, and had over 1 million ApeCoin, right? Which is equivalent to about $5 million at today's value. So he was busy building a marketplace that he wanted to do for the apes. I don't know what agreement Yuga had with him, or if any. I doubt that there was an official agreement. But when Yuga came out and said that they were looking at the proposal for Magic Eden to make a marketplace for apes. So Magic Eden have offered to build for free a marketplace for apes using ApeCoin, and Yuga seems to be entertaining this. And this really, really upset Jeff Hang, who's Machi Big Brother, and he sold all of his ApeCoin, 1 million ApeCoin, and that caused the price to temporarily fall 8.2%.
Jeez. Jesus. Wow.
I'll show you some of the tweets and stuff here. He also sold all of his NFTs as well. So the floors across all of Yuga's collections went down, right?
Dude, I'm sorry. I do not like the people in Yuga. I know there's a lot of good people in the Yuga ecosystem, but dude, there are so many pansy ass bitches in the Yuga Labs ecosystem too. Like there's so many people, I mean in every community, but so many people in the Yuga Labs community suck. They suck so bad and they're so entitled. That is such a bitch move, dude. I don't know. That's so stupid. It's just a childish way to deal with anything.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Look, I mean, so they're just saying that they're in discussions with Big Brother. This made Machi Big Brother very, very upset. You can see here he listed all of his mutants. Also the fact that ApeCoin tweeted about the proposal by Magic Eden also upset him. He wrote back, "If ApeCoin, I like Magic Eden, but that's bullshit. They never retweeted X or ApeFi." A separate one, ApeCoin effing governance theater. ApeCoin's council's corrupt. So really a big public spat. Look, I don't know the details of what sort of discussions were had between Machi Big Brother and Yuga to make him feel like, he was going to be doing their marketplace. But it does seem like he really believed that he was going to be doing it. So, yeah.
If there was a real thing, then that's fucked, and he's maybe in the right there. But if there wasn't an actual contract, it's 99% chance of him thinking it was something that it wasn't, and him thinking it was a bigger deal than he was. And I'm going to roll with that. He thought it was bigger than it was.
Look, even if there wasn't a contract, if there was a discussion between any of the founders of Yuga and Machi, where they said, yes, do this and we'll put it forward, that's enough for him to be upset. He could have spent the last 6 months building something on the basis of that, and now all of a sudden, they busy flirting with Magic Eden, right?
Agreed.
But I don't know. I mean, again, we don't know. And they said that the Magic Eden are really trying to woo the Yuga Lab. So they're saying that they'll drop their trading fee. So it will be like, what do they say here? The 0.75 trading fee would come from 1.5% minus 0.5% from trades done in Ape. And they're really trying. They've said again that they're swinging for the fences here. They'll give it to them free of charge. They'll manage it. So they're really, really trying to woo Yuga, and hats off to Magic Eden. I think we've seen last week we spoke about how the fact that they're launching Ethereum NFTs, we've seen them really trying many different things, and why not go after the biggest collection and say, can we do something together? I think if it does happen, it will be very bullish for Magic Eden. I don't know how bullish it would be for Yuga Labs.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. I mean, so the issue with that, the big issue with the Magic Eden collaboration is that because it's associated with Solana, there's just so much non-respect towards Solana from ETH traders. They just don't hold them with that much respect because they're Degen mentality. So they just look at Sol as a joke. And so for them to partner up, it could be in the short term probably more of like a laughing stock type of situation where people say, this is so stupid. But there's a lot of people saying, look, Solana's just building. They're in their infancy stage still. They have a lot of promise. I think it's cool. I like it. I like Solana. I'm personally not trading there just because most of the projects on Solana end up sucking. But so do all the ETH projects. It's just still got that mentality.